One Piece chapter 1006. Here with the boys, Truco Draco, Devil Egg, and Toile. What's up,
Yo.
guys?
T-Well.
What's up?
You well, yeah. But
I
yeah.
will leave this stream right now. Stop playing with me.
Did you guys like the chapter?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. Happy we got away from this Sanji bullshit and we moved on to the rest of the goings on.
Yeah, you actually moved on to actual people that are strong. You feel me? Instead of Sanji, he's whack ass, bitch ass, trash ass, hoe ass bitch.
Sanji
Sanji is cool, but I like the chapter.
See, and that's where you're both wrong. Sanji is lame, but he's strong. Like,
See, that's where everyone's wrong. Sanji's definitely lame, but his bitch ass ain't strong. Come on.
That's a fact. That's
But yeah.
not what I said, pleba.
Sanji's one of the strongest lame niggas in the anime.
You could say that. But yeah, I like the chapter overall. I didn't really care for the Yamato scene or Sanji scene.
Me
and
neither.
Peros
Me
kind of
neither.
whatever, but I really fuck with the Marco scene and Hyogoro scene. I mean, I said this before where what Hyogoro said, like that little speech he gave about how he missed the old days of there actually being strong, like brave, honorable people. And now like Wano's like a husk of what it used to be. I found that speech to be fairly compelling. I thought it did a better job at kind of bringing you to the emotional ties of just the situation in general better than any like Odin thing did, which is funny because we spent so much more time on the Odin shit. But yeah, so considering that, I thought it was fairly okay to give Hyogoro this moment. I don't know if he's gonna die or not, but it was a nice moment after that to see him like kind of take everything into perspective again and then kind of give his last words and be ready to die, ready to death.
I will say, if Hyogoro does actually die, I'd be very surprised.
Nah,
Yeah,
Chopper's about to pop in. with the
Chopper's about to
antidote.
randomly pop up and then just save him. Yeah.
Listen, if he actually died, I think it would be cool.
Yeah,
It
if
would
he
be cool,
dies,
but I
then
mean,
this chapter would be better than if he didn't.
Nah,
Yeah, exactly. Because the
Chopper-
way
Chopper-
he went out and like the people crying, like actually was compelling. Like you were saying, I was like, Hugo is some dude. I didn't really understand how he like got strong all of a sudden. Some unique ass power he has. But
He was
it
almost
was
dying
the
and he
virus.
dodged Big Mom, bro. He's a beast.
Nah, it was the virus. Like, you know how the virus, like Queen said, the virus extracts their energy and turns them into rampaging fucking ice onis. He's just stronger willed, so he's getting the boosted effects of getting stronger, which turns him back into his prime body, but he's still feeling the negative effects of the freezing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's just strong enough to control who he attacks. I thought it was some loud G shit too, but it's not. It's because of the virus.
it was cool as hell though. Just seeing what's his name, how like much respect they have for him and shit to like actually do what he was doing. Asking because I'd be like that'd be crazy. I don't know about to kill my homie like that, but they knew it's better for him to go out like that than go out in a way that he won't like.
Yeah. The one thing I am disappointed in is the nigga Hote, the leader of the Mimawari Gui. Like,
bro, Toilet, let me ask you this real quick. Is this because just like expectations you had to begin with, or because motherfuckers in BDA had the gall to hype this bitch ass nigga up? Is that why?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I had expectations myself because he was the only like samurai on Kaido's side that had a name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I thought, like I just was like, I bet he'll be Zoro's gap stop. You know what I'm saying? Like Zoro will fight him, beat him real quick, and then, you know what I'm saying, move on to the next. But I didn't think he was gonna get folded like this in a group with a bunch of other scrubs. It was like, my nigga, what was the point of naming him? Like, real shit, what was the point of giving him a name if he was just gonna get folded with his whole group?
Honestly,
Like,
I don't even remember Hote's introduction.
I think it was something like regarding the Yakuza, or no, the police force. And he just stepped up like he was tough shit. And then again in this chapter, he stepped up like he was tough shit. He gave that little smile and everything. Like, what a bitch!
Like,
his sword broke and everything.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no
face,
getting up for him. There's no like, oh, okay, Hero Goro's down now, so let me try to attack the weaker niggas. Like, nah, you're done. Your sword is broke, bro. You got taken out with your group in a multi. Like, come on, bro. Like, not that hard. Not that Oda hyped him up himself, but that was on me. I
feel like it's the Bobbin effect where people just take a random person and like, yeah, this guy must be really strong.
Nah, because
well, the Wano Samurai in general were supposed to be strong.
That
you don't like Klobali?
He was the only.
I like Klobali.
He was the only dude on Kaido's side that like had like was a samurai type. He was the leader of like 5,000 niggas, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like he has a force behind him, and it was like, nah, you just get folded.
When
Like
they
just
say like Wano Samurai is strong, I always feel like it's that relative strong that they say that they're kind of competent, like with the Minks or the Giants, where they're like, yeah, these guys are like super strong. You know, they're gonna get folded if their father though. Still,
Yeah, but
right, but he
he
had a
was like
name.
the only one with a name. So you would expect, since Wano barely has anyone of note, like people you can count on in one hand, maybe two, you would be like, all right, maybe this guy, he's kind of strong.
I didn't think all of Kaido's people was devil fruit users. Like I thought he had at least one samurai on the level.
Yeah, I don't know. He's definitely a big disappointment.
Chill.
And
I
I
was
forgot who
so
hyped him up.
seeing-
It might have been like Lucid or something, but yeah, another L for whoever hyped this bitch ass nigga up.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll take that. I'll put it in my pocket. I'll take that.
Girl looked hella cool though. His design and shit. Father, he looked sick.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I'm
definitely
not-
did.
Yeah, I like the fiery hair or whatever that is. It's fiery hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He got his whole old look back. Nigga buff, got his hair back, looking real clean right now. But my thing is this though, right? Since we just gonna skip over the Sanji shit and the Yamato shit.
I mean, we could bring it up real quick. It was boring. Let's move on.
Damn.
Where do y'all think Sanji's gonna go then? I'll be bringing it up.
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't care where Sanji went.
Yo,
Because Sanji doesn't know Yamato is a girl, he probably went to go save the Scabbards, which means he's gonna fight Jack. Which means, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know, I don't know how you guys power scale that, but Sanji fighting Jack after he's already fought an army of minks and the two Sulong Dukes. Because I don't know. Even if he fights Queen or King, it's like Mark.
he might come. Hello.
Wait, 12, you cut out.
Yeah,
I don't-
Twilight just cut out.
I was saying, even if Sanji goes to fight King or Queen, Marco's putting the hands on these niggas. So it's like, who's Sanji's opponent right now? Like, what is he doing?
He's coming to King and Queen. He's coming to King and Queen because I think Paris Bro is gonna do something to make fuck over Marco, and Marco might get his ass.
Bro,
You
I
think he
keep
can take
on
over,
telling
two
motherfuckers,
commanders?
bro. I keep on telling motherfuckers. Bobbins is coming back. Round 2. Hell in the Cell. This one's for all the marbles. Let's get it.
Bobbins.
They had a funeral for that nigga, bro.
He's back.
Him and Cracker, nigga. Them niggas are side by side.
Oh, relax.
You telling me Cracker was out? Like Luffy put that man in a coma for 3 days?
Yeah.
He's chilling. He's chilling. With
No, I'm telling you,
Katakuri.
you put him in a coma for fucking 3 months. He's still sleeping.
I'm about to say, because we have not seen Cracker since.
Bro, he's in Whole Cake. He has 1,000 biscuit soldiers defending from every direction. If any Yonko wants to come, he's ready.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, Marco's that dude. And I think
Yeah, no. Speaking of Marco, bro, I think I had this conversation with fucking Jonkins when he was making the tier list. I'm like, yo, you sleeping on Marco? And I'm glad to be vindicated off that because this dude Marco is fighting 1 billion bounty people.
How are
And
you
not just
vindicated
fighting
off
them.
that?
What do you mean? You were sleeping on him,
How?
huh?
Huh?
He's fucking up King and Queen.
Okay.
Are you reading the same
Admiral,
shit?
at least.
He's Admiral level, at close to it. It's Fujitora level. So wherever you have Fujitora, put him there too.
The only person he did relevant damage to is Queen. I'll give you that. But King, he doesn't seem that phased. He just got pushed back.
No, it's just like a look though. Like he was completely overpowering this
he
dude.
got
Multiple-
caught off guard. That shit.
they're not.
Bro,
not in the
King's
same
eyes are wide
level.
open.
Marco
Nah,
is not in the same level as these kids.
But Queen was the
Well,
only
I
one
never
coughing
put King
up
on
blood.
Marco's level or Queen.
Yeah, but he's like a sizable gap. Like he's fighting both of them, and I didn't
It
touch
depends how sizable because they're not attacking him at the same time. And like I said, he hasn't really done relevant damage to
He's-
King yet.
He kind of he fucked up King's Queen, King's wing, wherever it looks like. But I don't know if he did or not.
It's the fact that he's protecting the samurai while fighting both of them. And he
that's
literally,
a fact.
the way he got, all I'm saying is, right, Marco could have had somebody cut his wrist off at Marineford. He didn't have to wait for a key. If you could heal from having your wings sliced off like that and then redirect the bitch, that was so fire. No
What I
pun
will say
intended,
is
but
those
that was
claw
so
marks on
good.
Queen's face. That's kind of nasty, bro. Queen took that fat L.
Yo, Queen
He
took
not
a
only clawed him, he kicked him back fuck too. Like that shit was crazy.
like
I just clawed him at first,
he
but
hit
like the
him
way
with
that
the
panel was set up,
what was
he
that
like
shit?
How
he
does he fly with one wing?
Look, he got legs, nigga. He got lift. Nigga got bungees with the lift, and then you just use one wing to stabilize.
all I know is like these fights like portray shit. And for me, when I was reading this fight, it's like they're like attacking him 2v1, and he's like not only holding him back, he's like dealing with them. It's crazy. He's able to do that, in my opinion.
Nigga,
Yeah, I
Queen,
don't think King and Queen are like weak or anything, but I mean like
Marco
it's
strong.
like very
Yeah.
impressive that
It's-
he even like compete with these two at the same time.
You know what it is though? It just shows that unless you're like Blackbeard, where you can just nullify people's devil fruits, Marco is very hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Like the only again saying like
Marco-
real shit, Blackbeard is probably the only person that can defeat him in a 1v1 quickly. Cause it's like how like my nigga, like how is he had his whole wing sliced off, bruh. Like the whole wing came off, and he was like, okay, cool. Didn't even flinch, didn't panic, just redirected that bitch. Say, yo, hold that. You cut it off, and I'll take it. Like what? Like that shit is different.
And
Did
he's
you know what
fast
that
as
knee
hell. He was
drop?
dodging like
Oh
he
no,
was
that
dodging
yo,
queen beams and shit.
that knee drop was
Yo, that
Yo,
knee drop,
yeah,
it's
he-
like for all the people that sleep on Marco, you hold that knee real quick.
facts.
Like, at
Hold
perspective.
this,
Bro, these
Nah.
kicks what Sanji should be doing.
but imagine, imagine Sanji. No, stop. Imagine Sanji was ever so cool, but how was Queen shooting hyper beams?
He's a robot.
Yeah, he's pretty much a robot, I think, at this point.
Okay,
He had that like
that's-
metallic neck and shit.
That's wild.
What if he's a robot that ate a devil fruit? I don't know.
He was one of fucking Vegapunk's early experiments.
I think he's a cyborg. I don't think he's actually a robot.
Oh, so he's like Frankie and ate a devil fruit.
Yeah. Frankie can like breathe fire and stuff.
Shoot lasers. All right, cool. Yeah. That shit's still crazy though. This nigga's out here dead ass shooting hyper beams from the balcony.
Yo, if Queen's like actually like a full on cyborg, imagine the beginning of his fight with Sanji. Like Sanji kicks him, it does nothing, and he's like, "This material is made out of the same material as Punk Hazard Door. You're over with, Sanji."
Oh no.
Don't do that. Like, listen, I'm all for ragging on Sanji when it comes to his fucking gag and his weakness with bitches. But Sanji is not that weak, my nigga. Like
The
Punk,
door.
bro,
did not
Punk
see
Hazard
another
Door is just that
Kuma.
strong. Ask Kaido.
I do not see
Listen,
Kuma.
bro. Did
Like I do not see
Whitebeard
another Kuma moment happening.
where he like breaks his leg on?
When he kicked Kuma and he was like, fuck, that shit hurt. Like he was hurt. I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? Like Sanji's not about to do that. But he will need that raise to whoever he fights. I just hope it's not Jack. I honestly hope it's not Jack.
I
just
think
wanna
it's
see
coming
Sanji
to help
fight.
Marco.
Probably,
And this is like
yeah.
the main thing I cared about the chapter was this is Marco, like this panel after panel of him destroying these.
I mean, I now know who Chopper's gonna fight though.
Who?
Who?
Sparrow.
Why do you say that?
That'd be cool if he did.
He's way out of his league there.
No, I'm saying Carrot's not down. Carrot's gonna come back from outside. She's gonna chase this nigga, and her and Bropper are
Her
gonna
and
fight
Bropper.
Pearl Sparrow. Because remember, Pearl Sparrow is not low key saved Chopper in like directly. Like yes, he saved all of the Straw Hats, but Chopper and Brook were the ones caught in the fucking candy when he blew himself up to save them. So it was like Chopper like has that debt to pay too. And who else is Chopper gonna fight after he makes the fucking vaccine? Like the whole
Just
thing
let
is
him give
mass
people the
producing
vaccine
it,
for the
like-
entire arc. Fuck it.
Nah, come on. Every Straw Hat has to get a
I do
fight,
have to
bro.
question Queen's tactics though. Like
What you mean?
if you're like setting around plagues that infect your own men, this is kind of like okay.
Well,
You don't
I
give a
can
fuck
I can
about
give
his
him a
men.
pass because, you know, since they have Kaido, he thinks they have it in the bag, so he's kind of just having fun. But
Not
yeah,
for nothing, and they were probably stronger in the ice only form than they were as fucking pleasurers or gifters and shit.
Yeah, but they die afterwards.
eh,
Nigga, take out as many people as you can and then have fun in the afterlife.
be
Like,
like
it'd
that
have been
sometimes.
fucked up if he used that against like like the flying six or something if he used that on like somebody significant, but son, he used it on like one of their hundreds of like on a couple of, like tens of thousands of niggas. Like they could. Even if
Fair
everybody
enough.
on this floor does die, they still got like 20,000 niggas left to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. That shit don't matter.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the island flying? How do you guys think that's gonna? Because
Yeah,
they
I don't
can't just
know.
drop it on the capital, and if they beat up Kaido right now, it would just fall out the sky, right?
I saw a theory that Luffy's gonna rubberize Onigashima, and it's literally like they're gonna bounce off of the like it's gonna like the island's gonna turn into rubber, and it's gonna bounce off of the capital back into the water or some shit like that.
That would be pretty fucking wild, to say the least, but I think it could strongly imply that the battle is going to be over sooner than we think. I don't know. I didn't expect him to be close to the capital that quickly.
I'm starting to agree with your 30 chapter prediction from last week.
Shit, I might need to move it down to 25 after this. I don't know, man.
Like, we still, like I said, we still need to set up Sanji's fight, Chopper's fight, and Brook's fight. Unless you think Chopper's not getting a fight and Brook is staying with Black Maria and Robin. Because if that's the case, then Sanji just has to set up his fight. By the time Sanji starts his fight, everybody else can be ending their fight. By the time they end their fight, Sanji could be ending his fight. We get back to the roof.
Yeah, I don't know, but I could see Sanji, like, his fight starting next chapter, pretty much. Like Draco said, Marco's probably going to need help. Pero's going to do something, and Sanji's going to come in, and I'm not going to enjoy it, but it's going to be a thing. And yeah, we'll go from there.
So what, Sanji and Marco versus King and Queen and Perospero?
Perospero probably gets intercepted. I'm guessing Marco versus King and Sanji versus Queen. And then maybe Jack versus Yamato.
Well, shit, I thought that too, but it was confirmed in this chapter. They on the opposite side of the fucking dome. Like they literally away from each other.
Oh, okay. No.
So that's why I was saying, like, because Sanji doesn't know that Yamato is a girl. Like if he knew that Yamato is a girl, he would go to Yamato. But I think he's gonna go to the Scabbards because he knows Jack is on his way there. So at least he knows the immediate danger is with the Scabbards, as opposed to Momonosuke being protected by Shinobu and this Yamato person.
Hell, I would be down for Sanji versus Jack. You know, I don't think he deserves to beat Jack, but, you know, Battle of the L Takers, it's a nice theme to it.
Damn.
Has a nice ring to it, I would say, if I do say so myself.
Bro, who don't you shit on in One Piece, my nigga? Like,
Who other than... Alright,
Jack some beastie
like
L's,
I meme Jack, right? But I mean he's not that weak.
Yeah,
it's just
like,
the Dukes are strong.
Not even that. He
had to
fight
or like a Sulong Meeks.
An army of Sulong Minks, my nigga. If we thought Perospero was getting clapped, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga really fought an army of these niggas and really, like, the Dukes had
and
to
he was
step
doing
in,
damage.
Like, yeah, like the Dukes had to step in against when he was just fighting the army. So it's like, bro.
And he still has that feat on Zoe where he was like fighting for 5 days straight while they were taking turns.
Jack is a beast, my nigga.
I don't know about beast. He's okay.
Nah, he's a beast. He, like I said, when he takes his L's, it's usually multiple people that are either on his level or slightly above. So it's like, yeah, he's gonna lose when you fight those type of odds. But it's like, when you think about it, my nigga, surviving that shit, like you said, fighting for 5 days straight while he, like, you know what I'm saying, continuously, while these niggas were switching in and out, fighting an army of enraged Sulong Minks and not losing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You lost to the Kings. That's... Yeah, I stopped sleeping on people, man.
He's definitely strong. I just wouldn't put him as anything special amongst third commanders. Like, I wouldn't put him over Cracker.
What?
Probably over Smoothie.
Bro,
but Cracker was definitely more impressive.
One tusk and he's slapping Cracker, son. One swing at his fucking trunk and he's slapping.
Yeah, Cracker was allowed to flex for that Luffy fight, tangling with Gear 4 and stuff.
Yeah, let me know when Jack does something like tangling with Gear 4. And I'll get back to you.
You don't think an entire army of fucking Sulong Minks is equal to Gear 4?
Nope.
damn.
That's a little wild.
I was gonna say, God damn, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't
All
really
right.
view like fodder, like mass fodder beating like feats that highly in general, but yeah, I don't know.
They
When
weren't
he went up
fodder.
against
It was
someone
Sicilian,
actually
black
strong,
back,
like
Brody.
the Dukes, then yeah, you got his shit clapped. I mean, I don't expect him to last that long against the Dukes, but the fact that he stayed in his big hittable immobile form kind of like screams negative fight IQ to me, and then he got negative in like a second. I expected him to maybe last a few minutes. I don't know. But we'll see him go up against someone that's around commander level. The other time we saw that was against what's his face, Shuten, and he got his sword sliced. He didn't look that great.
I think that was just a hype up shoot tomorrow because that was like his introduction. But yeah, I see your point.
I mean, that means look, but he's gonna fight Sanji, right? That is then Jack is pretty strong compared to him, so it's a good fight.
But Jack is already so hurt, my nigga. That's why it's not like
Sanji tripped on some ice or something, right?
You know how I feel about Sanji. I feel like he's like low diff material for Dofi, and then even with the raid suit, it's not that big of a deal. He might still get low to mid diff by Dofi. So if Jack's supposed to be around that level, I still don't think Sanji should tussle with him. But you know, plot's about to happen.
You think Sanji now with the raid suit will still get low diff by Dofi?
I don't know about low diff. I think he'd still lose.
I mean, this is the same raid suit that got pierced by those candy bullets, bro. Raid suit ain't
Nah,
all
man. Like I think Sanji's raid suit is built different.
that. They gave him a special one.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
I
definitely
mean, like,
did.
because like Ichiji got folded by Katakuri
Like no,
instantly.
because if you think about it though, right? I could see Judge making his one like modified slightly because Sanji never like showed signs of an exoskeleton. So it's like, yeah, he might have made Sanji's more durable because Sanji didn't have that durability like the rest of them.
That wouldn't make sense though. Why not just have all of them be that durable?
Yeah, just
Because
make your army stronger.
We like his is the only one that has not been penetrated. We've seen almost everybody like Ichiji got bodied and it like had like everybody else has took damage like with their raid suits on, whether it was from fucking top people or not. And Sanji is just like, oh yeah, I didn't feel anything. I didn't take any damage. Like his raid suit is different, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't say it didn't take any damage, but I'll agree based on feats that, yeah, it does seem like it's different, but I just don't get the logic of why it would be.
Like I said, because Sanji never had an exoskeleton.
But yeah, if you could make a raid suit of that quality, just give it to like anyone who's a top guy. Just make your army stronger.
No, just give all of the like the good raid suits.
Hell, if you can reproduce it to that extent, just give it to literally everyone.
True. But I don't think the clones have raid suits. That's what I'm saying. Like I get for the kids, but it's like the way Judge is thinking about it is like they have exoskeletons and a raid suit. They don't need a super enhanced raid suit. Like they're good. Sanji is not good. So
I mean, how strong does Judge think they are? Because at some point,
I'm saying this was made when he was children. You know what I'm saying? Like from the dad he had his children, they had this raid suit made for Sanji eventually. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Judge was just always just gonna keep him locked up. Eventually he was gonna take Sanji out and use him and give him this raid suit. And it's like, look, nigga, you might be weak, but with this raid suit, you can be strong. And you will, like I'm saying, you will serve the German army.
Yeah, I don't know. I tend to think the raid suits, maybe they came up with them like early on, but there was like multiple enhancements throughout the years. This isn't something that was like Sanji was gonna wear this ever since he was 10, and like it can just grow bigger or smaller to fit the body type. I think it was just a normal raid suit, and then they happen to have some in stock, you know. And it's just like, fuck it.
Why wouldn't it? What I'm saying, it's literally morphing metal. Why wouldn't it grow to fit the user? It fits in a fucking can.
No, I'm not saying that it can't. I'm just saying I don't think that's the case. I think it's like later installments.
I feel like Oda just just buffed up the raid suit for Sanji for it to be a power up.
Yeah,
like before like the raid suit was impressive, I guess. But I mean, like, Ichiji got bodied instantly.
Not this durable.
Yeah, Ichiji got bodied instantly. It was like, all right, bro. And now like Sanji's taking king attacks.
Shit, this shit was not that durable. I don't care what nobody say, yo. None of the other kids' race suits or judges was this nigga. That shit is special.
Like
Melanie,
Judge should
Sanji's
have
race
tanked Big
brutal.
Mom.
That's different. That's different. We ain't seen Sanji take nothing like that yet. Even though I can see Sanji getting hit with a Boro breath and just standing there because the fucking suits are flame proof, and he's already fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see that.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. We might do the topic that we were talking about doing. If y'all are good to end it here,
Wait, I want to say one more thing.
go ahead.
I think the Hyogoro part of the chapter is underrated.
Underrated?
Yeah.
By who? Like people overall?
Yeah, I mean, like most of the buzz around the chapter is about Marco, which is understandable. But I feel like One Piece speeches, they haven't been as great lately, but this one was pretty okay.
Did you like Hyogoro's old moment at the saw when he was like the one that used to be filled with such prideful people or yada yada? Did you like that speech?
I did.
And is it do you have like the same opinion as me that really enhanced the moment? Because I don't think I would have cared for this moment without that moment.
Yeah, I mean, from the
like the
same
fact-
character and stuff.
I like the fact that he called Luffy his protege or his disciple or whatever. That was dope.
Yeah, he's trying to leave his mark, bro. He's like, I'm gonna die, but you know I did things. That's my legacy.
Also, I like what Peril Sparrow said about
What?
how it's like how them trying to get revenge doesn't make them morally right since they invaded their territory in the first place.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
True.
being part of the Big Mom Pirates, he shouldn't be one to talk about morally right because
I'm not. No,
they're
he's
like-
not. He's not talking about morality. He's just saying like you guys are like the idea that you guys are getting revenge is like childish because you guys came to our place and attacked us.
No, I understand. I'm just like probably
Not
not the type of
morally, I
person
just
to speak about what's childish or not, considering they're part of the Big Mom Pirates. You know, the pettiest crew on earth.
Oh my god, the Big Mom's petty. The crew is mature.
Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't say the crew is petty. I would say Big Mom is petty, and fucking what was his name? Opera. Opera's a petty motherfucker.
Opera the goat. Opera the goat.
Yeah, because instead of just fessing up, that nigga really played dumb. Like Jinbei, no, Jinbei didn't do anything.
Who? Jinbei? Who's
That
that? I
man
never heard that
stayed
name.
in town, bro. I was
That-
surprised.
Not only did he stay in town, nigga pulled up to the tea party with a cup as a gift. Like, damn, you bold. I fucks with Jinbei. Jinbei's my nigga. But yeah, we can end it there.
All right. Word.
Yeah,